All right. Good evening, everybody, and wherever you are joining from. Whether if it's evening in your place, good evening. If it's morning, good morning. If it's afternoon, good afternoon. Whatever time it is, I bring you greetings from Nigeria, from northwestern part of Nigeria, actually. So first of all, I'm starting this live with apologies. I was supposed to start this live 8 o'clock, but I started 8:40 due to some challenges with internet in this part of Nigeria where I am. So please, my apologies. That wasn't my intention. But we are now live. All right. So if you're joining the live, I'd like you to say hello. Let me know which part of the world you're joining us from. And on this live as well, if you want to also come live and say hello, I'll be sharing the link so you can come live and so say hello. And I'll be talking about a couple of things on this live section, but quickly, let's do introductions so you can introduce yourself if you're just joining us for the first time, or if you're just coming live now, please say hello and let me know where you're joining from. All right. Thank you, everybody. Yes. Mama Angel, I'm so sorry that I kept you waiting, man. So sorry. Internet where I am is a stone wall, so I have to manage myself. Yes. Bonnie. Welcome. All right. So say hello. Let me know who is joining and where you're joining from. Let's have a quick chat. Let's talk about a couple of things. And also, if you want to come live to say hello, that would be great. And also, if you have questions that need answers, I will be glad to answer. Yes, it wasn't the wrong time. You are on the right time. It was just internet issues here. So I'm currently in northwestern part of Nigeria. As you know, Nigeria is divided into 6 geopolitical zones. We have the northeast, the northwest, the north central, the southeast, the south, and then the southwest. So we have 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. I am currently in the northwest part of the country. Specifically, I am in Kebbi State. Okay, so that is where I'm reaching out from. And Kebbi State is one of those states in Nigeria that is not very popular on YouTube. So it's not very popular on YouTube because not everyone actually travels to this part of Nigeria for documentary or for film or for content shooting. Not everyone travels to this part. But here I am. It's one of those states that I have not really had the chance to visit. And as in terms of doing my YouTube videos, but I visited some other time. But in terms of you doing YouTube videos, I haven't had the chance to visit. So by visiting this time, and it was really, really interesting to see how the state looks like, to see what's happening here, and to see some of the beautiful things here, and also see the other side of Nigeria, which I haven't seen before. Yes. So here I am. So say hello. We have 5 persons here. Let me quickly share this link on the. Okay, where are we now? So that more people can join. So I wanted to just talk about a couple of things today. First will be updates on why I have been traveling. So since this month of June, I have not really had the chance to post videos because I have been on the road. I've been on the road shooting content for the YouTube, as well as, in case some of you don't know, I actually also work. So I actually have a day job. So I've also been on the road traveling for my normal professional work as well. So I'm actually combining the two. And I've been around 10 states in 2 weeks. So in the last 2 weeks, I've traveled to 10 different states just within 2 weeks. So that's how busy my schedule have really been. And yep, so it has not been easy. It has been from one flight to another on the road, and all of that. So let me share this link in case you are just joining. I need you to say hello, and let me know where you're joining from. Okay. So 2 weeks ago, I actually started my journey from Abuja, and I moved from Abuja to Plateau State in North Central. Well, people say it is North Central, but they don't like to be called North. They prefer to call Middle Belt. So from Plateau State, I moved to Bauchi. From Bauchi, I moved to Gombe. From Gombe, I went back to Nasarawa. From Nasarawa in Abuja, Nasarawa close to Abuja, I went to Cross River State. From Cross River State, I went to Uyo. Uyo in Akwa Ibom State. From Akwa Ibom State, I went straight to Lagos. From Lagos, I went to Akure in Ondo State. From Ondo State, I went to Ekiti State. From Ekiti, I flew straight back to Ondo and then back to KB State in northwestern part of Nigeria. so right now I'm in KB State, and from KB State, I will be going back to Abuja, God willing, once I'm done here. All right, so that has been my journey traveling from one point to another, and a lot of interesting things have happened, including a mob action. Including a mob action, I was actually mobbed in one of the communities that I visited. Yes, but that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. So it has been an interesting journey, documenting a couple of places and a couple of things, and as well as trying to do my professional work. So everything mixed together and all of that. Yep. But it's been interesting to traverse across 10 states in the last 2 weeks. And some of them we are by air, others we are mostly by road and all of that. So to also see, yeah, I was mobbed actually. I was mobbed. I will talk about it. I was not, see, it was a serious case. So it was a serious case. I hope my wife is not watching this live. I hope she's not watching this live because she's just going to say, call back now. so it was a serious case, but it's something I'll talk about in another video. Not another video, not now, because I don't want my wife or my family to feel worried. But hey, I'm fine, very fine actually. Okay, so yes, so I'll be talking about a couple of things, and then if you have questions, you can drop it after you say hello. Then I'm going to be answering those questions and all of that. So first thing I wanted to talk about is, having had the chance to travel around Nigeria. In this time, I actually try to focus on documenting some things I haven't documented before. I try to document mostly some cultures, archaeological sites, because I noticed that there isn't a lot of archaeological site documentary on YouTube about Nigeria. So I decided to document some archaeological sites so that those of you who love archaeology, or those of you who are archaeologists that want to probably come to Nigeria for some research, you can actually check some of these places I've documented. Yep, about 3-4 places like that. So it's going to be an interesting one anyway. So it's interesting. And so, yep, and then documented some markets and some other cultures, some other stuff, landscape and all of that. So this is what I have been up to, and it's an interesting one. But one thing I have noticed is that a lot of people is really creating content on YouTube right now, a lot of Nigerians, and it's great, mostly skits and all of that. But it's kind of unfortunate and kind of disheartening, what I say. I don't even know what the word to use. Not a lot of people are creating content. Not a lot of people are creating travel content, as well as maybe cultural or documentary content about Nigeria or about Africa in general. I understand that YouTube is about business. Everyone wants to create content that will help them make money. And some of this content that we create is one, it is sometimes, or a lot of time, it is risky. Like I just told you that I got mobbed in a particular village, and thank God for safety. You could have gone other ways. Maybe I won't be doing this life. But thank God, I'm here, healthy and strong. And so it is risky, both risky where you're going, both risky on the road. Anything can go wrong if you're not careful and if you haven't done your research properly. And also, this kind of content are not content that most people watch. Sometimes most people are, what do you call it? is most people can get easily discouraged if you travel. Like I have spent a lot of time and money traveling and shooting this content, and there is no guarantee that when you upload this content on YouTube, the YouTube is going to actually push the video well, or even those who are subscribed to the channel are going to watch it or enjoy it. There are no guarantees. A lot of you are really, really good followers, encouraging the work that I do. Even when you don't find it interesting, you still watch, you see, put in good words, and it just encourage me. I understand. And when you find also interesting, you also say the same thing. So I appreciate that. But it can actually get very discouraging for a lot of people when you actually realize that after putting a lot of effort, that video doesn't give, doesn't even get enough view to be able to earn enough money for you to even cover the cost of shooting those videos. Talk more of making profit in the first place. However, beside the monetary aspect of YouTube, we also have to understand that what we are creating is not just for today, but for tomorrow, for future generation coming. There's an interesting story that I heard that really broke my heart. I don't know how true that is, but I'm still going to check if that is true because I haven't had a chance to call my contacts there. I don't know how many of you remember the story I created about Makama wooden tree, a tree that is located in Makama community in Omahia in Abia State that has a hole, and that hole can contain about 5 hefty men like me can enter that hole comfortably. So that place was designated as a kind of a tourist cultural heritage site or something, but even though they haven't had time to develop it. So I went there to document it. Recently, somebody told me that they've burnt down that tree, that it was cut down, it was burnt down. I don't know how true it is, but if it's truly true that that tree has been destroyed, then that is very, very pathetic because that is one tree. There's no such tree in Nigeria. There's no such tree that you have a tree that has a hole that can contain up to 5 persons in Nigeria that I know of. And I've actually traveled almost everywhere. So if such heritage symbolic tree like that is cut down, then it's very terrible. But I'm glad that I have been able to document it so that even if that is true, but somebody can always go back to YouTube and say, oh, there was such a thing like this at such a time in our community, and they can see it and they can enjoy it. I'm saying all of that to say that one of the reasons why we also have to do documentary or encourage more people to do travel content and document culture, document heritage sites, document landscape, document our history, document little things that we find that we think are common but may vanish over time. We'll document this thing is for future generation. One of my biggest regrets in life, yes, one of my biggest regrets in life is that I never had the chance to document all the incredible knowledge that my mom and my dad had, and they have to pass on with that. By the time I developed the passion to do documentary, my mom was already gone and my dad was already gone. And that's one of my biggest regrets in life. I wish that my mom was alive today. I would have documented a whole lot of things because I'll tell you about my mom another day. I mean, she was incredible. She was incredible. All of this story of barrenness people talk about today, people are barren, they don't have children or fibroid. She was an expert in clearing fibroid. And this is not just me saying, she was an expert. In fact, in the community we lived in, people nicknamed her Nkwa Yocha, which means white woman. They nicknamed her because she was an expert in using herb to clear fibroid. People that are barren for many years, 10 years, got pregnant, got children. Testimonies everywhere. But that knowledge, she died with it. She never passed on that knowledge to anyone. And if it was now, I would have been able to document all of that because I would have been able to convince her to document that and to put it properly. And that would have been a lot of benefit for a lot of people today. And now she has gone. That knowledge would have continued and would have helped a lot of people. I know a lot of people right now who are looking for kids, looking for children. They don't have children. They go to hospital. They tell them they have fibroid. They have to do simulation. They have to do that one. They have to do that one to help them get baby. Well, these are things that can be cured easily, or that she cured easily, because she had the knowledge. And this knowledge was passed down to her, from her own father and other grandfather, like that. So why am I saying all of this? I'm saying all of this is that we'll need to document what we have, not just Nigeria, not just Africa, but wherever you are, the things you think that are late to today, it's important to document it. And this is also why I think everybody should be a content creator, not necessarily a YouTuber, but be a content creator. Document your lifestyle, document your backyard, document whatever that needs to be documented. This is something that Africans are not very good at. We are not very good at documenting history, documenting culture, documenting things. And then before you know it, we just say it word of mouth. We don't record it. We don't put it together. And before you know it, that information is lost over time. So this is also one of the reasons why I am very passionate about creating content, documenting places, because probably, as you guys can see, I'm already growing white beards. So before you know, I'll get old. And when I get old, I can't travel anymore. I can't travel anymore like this. But I'm very glad that at least I can do the little I can do now. And hopefully that, will be a lot of blessing for future generation. They can look up. My own son can probably go on the internet and search and can say, oh, these are all the things my dad created. And can learn a lot about it, even when I'm gone from this world, if YouTube still existed and if Jesus still carries. Okay, so I'm saying that we need to create more content. That's the point. And that brings me to the next point I really want to talk about today, is that as I travel, please, if you have any questions, drop it on the comment. I will come back to read them from the comment section. If you have any questions, drop it on the comment section. And if you're just joining live, please hit the like button, as well as let me know where you're joining from. And then I will come back to read all the comments. But that brings me to the next thing I wanted to talk about today. And that is the way YouTube works is kind of discouraging to create proper content. Let me explain what I mean. Because of the way YouTube work, many times, many of the things that we document, for instance, I might go to a place and shoot a 40 minutes video. And out of that 40 minutes video that I shot, only 8 minutes will make it to YouTube. Only 8 minutes. So many things I have to cut out. I have to think about so many things I think probably might not be necessary or may make the video too long. I'll just cut them all out. And only about 8 minutes will make it to the video. And again, because if you make the video too long, the attention lifespan of people right now is getting shorter and shorter. So someone doesn't want to watch a 40 minutes video, a 50 minutes video, a 30 minutes video. They feel it's too long. They will just either skip through or they just walk away, except someone that really have interest in watching that video, or except the video is really very, very interesting from beginning to end that they can now watch it. So we cut out a lot of things that are not, that we think may not be very, very important or necessary for the video. We just take them out. Just try to shorten the video so people can watch it, because the longer, if I have an 8 minutes video and people watch it from 1 minute to 5 minutes, then YouTube can push that video more. But if I have an 8 minute video and people only watch 1 minute to 3 minutes, YouTube will not push that video more. So we'll try to reduce the length of the video so that people can watch, the duration can be longer, and so that that video can do well, so that we'll be able to at least earn a revenue from the YouTube video, so that we're able to cover our cost of traveling, shooting this content, and probably be able to make a little bit of profit or more profit, or profit to be able to continue to push what we are pushing. Now, I said that to say, because of all of this tactics and how YouTube work and all of that, a lot of things that we shoot don't make it online. Some other time, there are little things for me that I find very interesting. I find them very, very interesting, but I cannot put them on YouTube because either those things are very little. Okay, let me give you an instance. The other day, I uploaded a shot about 2 ladies plaiting hair, and they're also plaiting the hair of a little baby. Now, I just did a 1 minute shot of it, and that was it. And then I decided I uploaded that. However, I would have preferred to do like a 3 minutes video of that video. Talk a lot more about the African hair. Talk a lot more about different hairstyles that we have in Africa or we have in Nigeria. Talk about how they make this hair. Talk about how this hair was used as an identity in the past. Do you know there was a time hair was used as an identity in Nigeria, especially places like Cross River State? There was a time hair was used as an identity. If you are a married woman, there's a kind of hair you plait. If you're a single lady, there's a kind of hair you plait. If you're a bereaved person, a widower, there's a kind of hair you plait. So there was a time hair also was used as an identity. But all of those culture right now has passed, and it was not even documented. What I'm saying now might sound strange to some people. They don't even know that we had such a thing. Yes, but it was. But you see, I could do I would love to do like a 3 minutes video explaining all of this, talking about all of this, so people can know about those things. But if that video is just about 3 minutes, again, it is too short. You want it to not be able to earn money enough. Two, YouTube may not be able to push it a lot. Three, it may be harmful to my channel because my channel is usually like 8 minutes long video and all of that. So I thought about it. If I have something interesting I want to talk about, but because of the way YouTube work, I can't really put them on my channel, what can I really do? So right now, I came up with the idea to probably create a second channel. Now, this second, I feel like I'm talking too fast. I create a second channel, but this second channel that I'm going to create right now will be, the channel is not focusing on me making money, basically. That's what I'm thinking. Because if I want to focus on making money, then I will probably create a channel that I think they will make money. But this channel, I want to create it as something that I just feel passionate about. So I want to create a second channel. One, this second channel will only be a 3 minutes video channel. So the videos I will be creating will just be 3 minutes. It's not more than 3 minutes. And now it will be topics that I find interesting. One, it will be topics that people have asked questions but don't have answers, or nobody have answered them. I talk about it to answer. Three, it will be topics about tradition, about culture, about people, about lifestyle, about everyday things that people don't talk about. So I will talk about them within 3 minutes. It will also be about ranting, me ranting about things that I find very frustrating, things I find very annoying, or things I think needs to change, or things I think should be addressed. I also talk about it. But basically, the idea is it's going to be 3 minutes interesting video about people, about culture, about places, about things, about issues that I find interesting that people overlook and may not be able to make a long video of 8 minutes or whatever, but compress into 3 minutes. That is one. Secondly, also, it will be like a compressed version of all the long videos I have been making. For instance, let's say the other time I traveled to Drill Ranch, the first video I made was about 42 minutes. The second video I made about it was about 35 minutes. So if you put together, the videos are around almost 80 minutes of video. But not everybody will have the patience to sit down and watch an 80 minutes video. Okay. However, what I plan to do is that I can take that 80 minutes video and in 3 minutes, compress everything in 3 minutes, give you all the necessary information you need to know about that place, everything you need to know about it in 3 minutes. So that is the plan. Or for instance, let's say you want to know about a particular state. Let's say right now I'm in KB State now. You want to know about KB State. I cannot do 3 minutes video about KB State and put it on my channel. No, because that's not how my channel works. Yes, you know, I do exploration, do documentary. So I will probably do a video that will be around 8 minutes long, where maybe I'm riding a bike, I'm talking to people, I'm showing you what you need to see, blah, blah, blah. But on the second channel, I can actually do a 3 minutes video that tell you everything about KB State. So that means I will tell you what KB State is. I'll tell you how to get to KB State. I'll tell you the business opportunities are in KB State. I tell you the tourism potential in KB State. I tell you the places that you should visit. I tell you what not to do when you visit. I tell you how to avoid danger. I tell you places not to go to. I tell you the security risk in that place. I tell you everything you need to know in 3 minutes about that state. So that it's kind of a guide. So if you wanted to learn about KB State, you just speak it 3 minutes. You've known virtually the things you need to know that will help you in case you want to travel there, or the things you need to know that will entertain you if you want to learn about it. All right. So that is the first thing I want to talk about today. And I want to know what you think about this new idea that I'm thinking right now on the comment section. Comment below, let me know. All right, let me go through some of the things you guys have said. Let me see. So I can give a shout out to you if you're just joining live. All right. Wheat Farmer, hello from Southwest Nigeria. Wheat Farmer, you're welcome. Mommy Angel is still here. Thank you. Good evening, Mr. David. Ali Usman, where are you joining us from? Wow, mobbed. Yes, I was mobbed. Please, how did you find the places that you can go and do your films? How did I find the places? I research. By researching. Ali Usman, you research, you find. Hey, Lucky from Abba. Welcome, Lucky. I love your channel. You actually create your content, not waiting for something to cross your eye. Yes, thank you, Mommy Angel. I will watch it even if you document two ants eating. Thank you for me, Angel. He said, I'll watch it even if you document two ants collecting food. Thank you. You know, but you are different. You are different. I always been very, very supportive on the channel. So you are different. Thank you very much. Thank you. And actually true. So for me, that's things I find interesting. Maybe two ants eating food. I can document about it, talk about those ants collecting food and how they come from and their colony. So things that people might not think is very not necessary, but I think everything is necessary to document. And somebody might just find it interesting and a way to learn. Yes. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you. The tree you took drone in. Yes. The tree. Yes. Thank you, Mommy Angel. You remember the tree that I tried to fly drone inside and then my drone went up and then crashed on the ground. Yes, that tree. So somebody told me that tree has been burnt down, that somebody came and put fire on it and burnt it down. I don't know whether it's true or not. Again, that brings me to another thing I'm going to talk about in this story, which I find very, very disheartening, because I don't know how to say this so that people don't misinterpret it, but I think the religious mentality in Nigeria is affecting a lot of traditional and cultural things that we have. So I will explain what I mean so people don't misinterpret me, because in Nigeria is a very religious country. So a lot of people, without studying the Bible and without understanding God and knowing the Holy Spirit, it just follow what somebody said to them. And maybe somebody come and tell you, oh, that pot in your cupboard, that is the cause of your problem. Go and break it. People don't listen to the voice of the Spirit. They don't follow what God is telling them. They just quote and unquote, everything is demonic, everything is witchcraft, and then they just destroy it. So somebody could have just gone and burned down that tree and just say, because that tree have hole, that is where witches and wizards they hold their meeting. I laugh about this, but this is true, because I remember even when I documented that film, somebody close to me told me, why did you enter that place? You don't know that is your witches they hold their meeting. I just laughed. So you see, like somebody will say, darkness is only powerful in the absence of light. If you carry light, when you bring your light, if there's a darkness in that place, it should disappear. That is my own mindset, understanding about who I am in Christ and my own Christianity. But people have different understanding. So somebody could have just gone and burned down that place and say that is the reason why the community is not progressive. I don't know whether that is true, but I was told that place is burned down. I'm going to find out after this video and check it out. I said all of that because there's also a recent happening that happened in Cross River State, which I'm going to talk about, which I find very, very disheartening. I'm going to talk about it, how a beautiful monument that was built in Calabar was destroyed, and then somebody modeled the sculpture of something that they say is Jesus Christ with a lamb. Very annoying and very misplacement of priority and understanding of Christianity. I felt very bad when I saw that. I'll talk about it probably in this video. But anyway, let me read through all the comments. So I hope it's a lie. Yeah, I also hope it's a lie. Your mom, I'm from Amaka Omaya. So Lucky, if you're from Amaka Omaya, please can you confirm if that tree is still standing or it has been cut down? It's true. Attention and time is why people can't watch long videos. Yes, you're right. Chris says, okay, I'm watching from the US. Love your videos, sir. Thank you, Master Chris. I was thinking if you can make another channel, and here you are saying it. Oh, we enjoy you and the spirit. Great info, sir. Thank you. People not using sound judgment. Yeah, you have a strong faith. Lucky, I need your contact number, please. Lucky, all my contact number is on the videos. So all my contact number is on the videos. So you can send, you can send the messages or you can send an email. Yep. All right. But don't expect an instant answer when you send me a message, because I am also very busy. But if you send me a message, be patient. I will answer you as soon as I get the time. And also don't Don't get my, if you get my contact and you come asking me long questions that you should go and find answer for, I will not answer you. So let me warn you up front, I will not answer you, because there's a lot of people that, I think, again, that's one thing Nigerians do, which is very wrong. Nigerians know how to misuse the time of other people, which is very bad. People don't realize that time is everything. So you give someone access to you. Before I even started this call, somebody called me and was on the phone for 25 minutes. 25 minutes saying what is not important. And because I didn't want to be rude, I just kept quiet and listened and listened and listened. And when it was done, I told him, okay, my brother, thank you. Let me call you back. I have a meeting. And then I ended the call. 25 minutes. And I couldn't really make out of just talking one story. And it's not just Nigerians. I also have people, subscriber of this channel. Somebody called me from US. One time I was talking long story. He did that the first day, almost 2 hours on the phone. The second day he called me, did the same thing, almost 2 hours. The third time he called me, I refused to pick his call. The fourth time he called me, I didn't pick a call again. And then one time he called me with a different number. I didn't know he was the one. And then he said, I was not complaining, I didn't pick his call. I said, sorry, I'm busy. But in my mind, I'm saying, how can you call me for 2 hours on the phone? Just saying things, things that does not profit me. It does not move my channel forward. It does not move you forward. You're just trying to please yourself by talking. Okay, fine. Even if you want to talk to somebody at least 10 minutes, you could have said all the pleasantries. The other 10 minutes, make your request known. If it's a business you want to talk about it. If it's about family, talk about it straight. 20 minutes is enough. 2 hours on the phone. So I don't like it when people misuse my time, and I really do appreciate that. Anyway, I'm saying all of that to you, Lucky. So if you send me messages or you get my contact, pick your call, it's about something that wastes my time. So it don't look like I'm rude, but I may not even pick your call. So, but if it's something that you need answers, and I feel yes, I have the answers, I can give it to you. I'll give it to you, and that's it. All right. David has a wife. Okay. Somebody watching from, okay, Timothy watching from Zambia. Thank you for coming. Okay, Mama Angel said David has a wife and 2 children who are also waiting his time. If you don't answer, no one will be offended. Thank you. And Mommy, you're the one that understands it that way. Most Nigerians don't. Most people don't. They don't understand you have so much thing. So I have a wife, I have 2 kids, and beyond that, I also have a job actually. So YouTube is not the only thing that you do. I actually have a job, and a demanding job for that matter. But I'll talk about my job some other time. But a demanding job. But people always wonder, like my colleagues always wonder, how do I even manage my work and YouTube at the same time? Well, I have my secret. So I don't like long calls. It's very annoying. So it's understandable. Thank you. Make your request known. Amen. All right. So let me talk about the second thing I want to talk about. So the first thing I've talked about is creating a new YouTube channel where I just drop a 3 minutes video about things I find interesting, or a summarized video of all my long videos, so that it's easier for people to just go learn what they need to learn, and that's it. And I think also Mommy Angel confirming that he was thinking about me making second video, blah, blah, blah. So that is also a confirmation for me. So when I drop it, I'm going to let you guys know about it. And hopefully many of you can also subscribe to that channel, support me, and go ahead with it. Okay, so the other thing is that there has been a lot of folktale channels that's really popping up on YouTube right now. So a friend of mine have started a folktale, African folktale channel. And so I'll be also posting the link there on my community tab, so you can also go subscribe and follow along if you like all of those long story, childhood long stories and all of that. So we'll be posting it there, and we're doing that together. So okay, I'm going to say I'm a wife, so I'm speaking for yours as well. Thank you. All right, so that is the 2 things that are happening. All right, so the other things I wanted to talk about is today is about some of the contents that I'm looking forward to creating. And I don't know how many of you I wanted to just find out, using this live to do like a poll to find out. I don't know how many of you are really interested in learning about various festivals that we have in Nigeria. There is something or one area that I have not really had the time to create content about. Like I said, this my very travel, I try to focus on creating content about architectural sites that are not very popular on YouTube, so people can learn about the architectural side of Nigeria. But I'm also thinking of planning of creating festival video. So there are lots of festivals in Nigeria that are not well documented and people don't know about. So I don't know how many of you will be really interested in that. So I'm looking to creating all the festival video. Now some festivals are scary, I must tell you. Like the festival they have in my village, this that's the festival. I'm not even sure I want to go and cover it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want to go and cover it because it will look like me promoting something that is demonic. So they have a festival that is very scary, where they actually everybody doing some magical things, try to show who is more powerful than the other. But anyway, there's something that nobody has ever documented before because it's kind of very scary. But if I decide to document it, I can go and document it, and nothing will happen. So this is not pride, but I know if my spirit leads me to do it, I can do it. But also, I don't want to document something that looks like I'm just probably trying to promote the devil or something. So, but anyway, I'll look at how to document it. But beside that, I want to actually document lots of beautiful festivals in Nigeria. There's a festival, for instance, that happens in northwestern part of Nigeria. In that is yeah, no, there's a festival that happens in southwestern part of Nigeria every time in June. Every time in June, it's called Ojidoba Festival. So it's a very beautiful festival where you have all the people from the southwestern part of Nigeria. They put on lovely, beautiful clothing, beautiful attire. The women dressed in different Ankara, different group, different Ankara. The men different group, different. It looks very beautiful. Also within this period of June, it's also when you have the Salah celebration where they also do the what they call it now. They also do the festival. And I forget this. The festival they do in northern part of Nigeria during Salah, where people dress up colorfully with their hawks and all of that. Yeah. So one of those two beautiful festivals. So a lot of festival also in the southern part of Nigeria. You have the Masquerade Festival. You also have where I am right now in KB State. You have the fishing festival where they have like the biggest fishing festival in all of Nigeria, and that happens also in January, February. There's so many festivals in Nigeria that I haven't seen people document, which I am thinking of really doing that, documenting that, so a lot of people can learn about it. I don't know what you guys really think. If something that you'd be interested to know, my people say, wow, like Ojide Oba Festival going on right now. That would be great. Yes, I think it has ended actually. So I think it happens. I'm not sure it's still going on. Is it still going on? I'm not sure. It happens 3 days after Salah Festival. So I think it happened on Tuesday. So I don't know whether they do it for the whole week, but I thought it's a one-day thing. Happened on Tuesday last week. Tuesday this week. Yes, a very beautiful, colorful festival that I really love to document. Yes, so many other festivals as well. Yeah, so mommy said use okay, yes, I agree. Some of those festivals I feel like another spirit is working, so I don't want to watch. Yes, use disclaimer. Yes, you're right. You're right. The festival I was talking about, like they do in some part of my community, it's usually called like something Dibia. That means like native doctors, blah blah blah, something. It happens every October. It's more like people demonstrating who is more stronger than the other person spiritually, blah blah blah. So yeah, again, like I said, I don't want to document something that looks like, again, in as much as they're trying to create documentary, blah blah blah, but again, I try not to bring something to your screen that will influence you negatively. That's the point. So I want to bring something that will influence you positively, something that should inspire your faith, or something that should teach you something, but not something that will influence you negatively. So this is also why it's not all festival that I would like to document, but let's see how that goes. Okay, so I would love to see the fishing festival. Yes, the fishing festival, and it's called Angogo Fishing Festival right here in KB State where I am right now. I think that happens every January, February, March. So I'm just going to do a calendar of all of this festival and then try to document all of this festival and then probably just push them as a series once. So you can just watch them back to back to back to back to back. All the festival series. You can watch them. Okay, so I also said that to say this. Maybe I'm saying too many things and I'm doing so little, but I'm hoping to find grace to do all the things I'm saying. So there's a thought in my mind. Some of you that follow me, have been saying that I actually want to create a Netflix video. I want to create a video that can be on Netflix. And the concept I have in my mind is about creating video on unknown places in Nigeria. So unknown places or uncharted places in Nigeria. So that would be a film that will show you places that are not well known in Nigeria, landscape and people, culture, profession, and things that are not very well known, or probably that is dying. It is known, but this profession is dying and all of that. So I can share it and people can watch it. So that's my plan. So my plan is, if I create that video and it can make it to Netflix, that would be great. But even if it can't make it to Netflix, my thinking is that it can be documented properly, and I'll be able to put it, even if I put it on YouTube here, but it will be something well documented, like a mini film properly. But secondly, as well, something came to my mind, and I'm actually serious about this matter. Let me show you guys. So all right. So to show you, I'm actually serious about this matter. So all this while I have been shooting videos. Actually, I only shoot video with this thing. This is what I use in shooting all my videos. And this is a new one I just bought. I just bought this, and this is about 1.7 million naira. This tiny little thing you see, this is about $1,500. They said the one I was using before to shoot this got spoiled, had some issues, so I have to buy this new one now to start shooting. However, because I am actually shooting this video that I'm talking about bringing on Netflix series, I also have to get a camera. So I posted last time I needed $5,000. None of you gave me money. So, but anyway, I decided to buy a camera. So, because on a serious note, I really need to start documenting properly. So I document now with camera and also document with this because, yeah, I'm quite serious. And somebody said tripod. In fact, I also got a tripod. Yes. So I also got a tripod. These are things I have never bought before for YouTube channel. But I got all of this. So I got a tripod, I got another camera, and I got a more professional camera. So it's only a lens. It's only the lens. So this is a 1.8 lens. So I need to buy other bigger lens for outdoor photography and all of that. So this is more for like portrait, a closer shot. All right. But anyway, I'm saying that to say that I'm actually taking this thing more seriously. So I'm taking it more seriously than I have always said. So some of the places I have been before that I didn't probably use a professional camera to capture it, I have gone back to some of them, not all, to capture some of them. And I'll also be going back to capture some more. So the idea is that at the end of the day, I think I'll be able to, I think I need to block this light because it's reflecting on my face. Yeah, I think this is better. So at the end of the day, I should be able to put out this video that I've been talking about and people can watch. And now one of the reasons also why I'm also very serious about putting out this video, I also noticed something because of the travel that I do. Because okay, so let me read what the content you have. I would love to see the fishing festival. Yes, Netflix type. National Joe did a poll a few weeks ago and asked which video I like. I said any of the one from David Nkwa. Yay! Please tell National Joe I should come and hire me. come hire me. Let me be their representative. Even if in Nigeria self, that would be great. Okay, so for a tripod, was it Christmas time when you asked? I can't remember when I asked, but I know I asked for $5,000. I wanted to get a camera, a drone, and what else? Yes, and this too. So, and shortly after I asked, my other camera had issues. I have to buy this. So this is Pocket 3. I was using Pocket 2 before, so this is Pocket 3. So I got this. Then I was able to get the camera. So it's only the drone I did not change. I'm still using my old drone, which is okay. But I wanted to get another drone. But notwithstanding, I wait. It will be great to see on a bigger platform. Yes, thank you. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It's step by step. I get it there. Okay, so I said all of this to say I noticed something, which one of the rants I was just ranting with someone today. So because of the travel I do, I virtually have flown all the national aircraft we have in Nigeria, beside the presidency, beside the president aircraft. There is no commercial aircraft in this country, Nigeria, that have not flown. Whether it is Air Peace, whether it's Ibom Air, whether it's NG Eagles, whether it's Value Jet, all the national carriers in Nigeria, I have flown all of them. But I noticed something in all the video. Okay, in all the aircraft I have flown, I noticed that there are only two of them have like a magazine where you can read while you're flying, that you can read and learn about Africa. That is Air Peace and Ibom Air. They have maybe one magazine where they put out a few write-ups about Africa, about businesses, about other stuff. Okay, so they put them all there. But I noticed that the articles they have there is not very rich when it comes to tourism. It doesn't really teach you a lot about the tourism potentials we have in Nigeria. It doesn't really teach you a lot about our culture, about our tradition, about things that you don't know. So what they normally will publish for the section they publish tourism is just average things that you probably know about. Maybe let's say when it comes to Cross River, they talk about Obudu Mountain Resort. Everybody knows about Obudu Mountain Resort. So, but things like somebody talking about as simple as talking about, let's say, Buancho, where you have the drill ranch, talking about the drill ranch and the drill monkeys, which is an endangered species of monkey that are only found in Cross River State in Nigeria, some part of Cameroon, and some part of Equatorial Guinea. So, but no article talks about that, for instance, if they want to talk about Cross River. So I believe talking about that will teach you a lot more than just talking about Obudu Mountain Resort, which everybody knows. So my point is that even when they talk about tourism in those articles, it is an average thing that every Nigeria probably have seen or known. I believe if you pick up a magazine or a tourism magazine, you should read something that is new, something that is interesting, something that you don't know before. You should learn something new. So I noticed that there is a lack of information in terms of what they have on their magazine. Now, that is just even one part. The other part is, let's say if you're flying Air Peace outside of Nigeria, which because Air Peace is a Nigerian airline, we are flying to London. Of course, the ones we fly in Nigeria here, the local ones we fly, they don't have the aeroplane screen. They don't have the screen embedded in it where you can watch movies. But if you are flying maybe outside of Nigeria, if you're using like Air Peace, you have those ones that have screen. Now, on their movies that they have, of course, different movies that they install there, what they call them now, different box stars, blah, blah, blah movies they have. But you don't really find Nigerian movies there. But even when you find Nigerian movies, it's the normal Nollywood videos you watch and all of that. So this is also one of the reasons why I said I wanted to really create a Netflix style or a proper documentary about festivals, cultures in Nigeria, unknown places, and probably see how I can partner with these airlines and put these things on this airline. So when people travel, let's say you're traveling into Nigeria, you want to learn about festivals about Nigeria, and you just click that and you can watch the entire festivals about Nigeria and you can learn about it. So what do you guys think? So that would be proper one. So let's say we just call it unforgettable festivals in Nigeria. And let's say you're traveling to Nigeria for the first time. So while you're on the plane already, you can learn about, let's say, the fishing festival. You see how the whole thing is done. You learn about it. You see how it's done. Interesting. You move from there. You watch the other festival I just talked about. Let's say the Ojidoba festival. You see how people dress, how they look beautiful, blah blah blah. You just finished learning that. Next, another festival, you're watching the horse race festival, or you're watching another festival. So let's say before you even come into Nigeria, watched about 5 different festivals that are done in Nigeria, how it is done, how the people do it, the language they speak, the significance of it, blah blah blah. And you see that before you land into Nigeria, you've already learned a lot about Nigeria. Or let's say the documentary is about landscape, unknown places. So you get to learn about rocks, about places, about people, about culture. So before you even come into Nigeria, you learned a lot about Nigeria. So this is what I am thinking. This is what I am thinking that should be done. This is something that should have been done by, if we have a serious tourism board or a serious tourism ministry, but all of them are not serious. They're just sitting that they're politicians eating money and not serious with their job. But if we had a serious report, this is what they should have done, and put all of those things in airplane, so that as people fly in within different states or different country, they are learning about Nigeria before they come in or before they go out and all of that. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking to really do, because I think that would be a great learning opportunity for a lot of people. And also, yes. So many outside Africa do not know what so many things are there. Horse racing, really? Yeah. So there's a there's a horse racing festival. There's a horse racing festival in Nigeria that happens every year as well. There's a lot of festivals that happen every year. So it's something that I am looking forward to. So Joe from US, I love your channel, David. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Would love to see you film as many ancient megalith structure in Africa. Okay, easily sound, easily said than done. Okay, yes, I am trying my best. This time I have tried to film a lot of structures like that. Hopefully, you will like the videos if you follow through. Yep. So yes, so there's so many cultures and things. So so there's so many things to document when it comes to food alone. For instance, there's so many food in Nigeria people don't know about. Even Nigerians themselves don't know. As well as I am traveling everywhere, I don't think I know up to 3% of foods that are eaten in Nigeria. Today I saw some people eating one leaf. They put it, I don't know what the leaf look like. I bought it. I asked them, how do you eat it? They explained. I couldn't even eat it. But the point is, but I saw people eating it, buying and eating. So many interesting food. And those things should be documented. It should not just be people buying and eating it. Somebody should be able to pick an interest, go document how this food is done, document the nutritional benefit of this food, document how they get this food, document how they actually learned it from their parents, document how it is prepared, document people eating and enjoying it, put it down there. This is how it should be, so that tomorrow somebody can learn about it and know, oh, this is how it is. Of course, today everybody, even those who do food channel, they only cook egusi and ogbono and maybe dekaikon. That is it. But these are like the popular food. Soup. There's so many soups out there people don't know about. All right. So these are various things that should be documented. And when I think about it like this, I just realize there's so many things that should be done that is not done. And I'm just hoping that we'll be able to find the opportunity to document all of this. Anyway, I hope I'm not talking too many stories, but this is what I wanted to say. And this is what I'm looking forward to doing. And hopefully, the channel will not just be about just YouTube, but looking for other opportunities to see how we can find ourselves doing bigger things, reaching bigger audience, reaching more audience, and all of that. Again, I did not read film. I did not read film in school. Everything I learned in YouTube. I do not claim to know how to shoot videos professionally, so I'm going to try to shoot it the way I know best. Somebody was yapping me the other day. He said I should look for a professional voice actor. I should look for a professional voice actor. Well, please bear with me. Bear with me. My voice may not be very, very professional. But look for professional voice actor. But anyway, so we're going to use what we have. And we're going to use what we have. We're going to start with what we have. And we're going to start from where we are. And we're going to be starting now. So that is it. So please, we're going to do the video. I thought about it. If I want to probably hire people, get out the whole best camera in the world and shoot it, I may end up spending a lot of money, which I do not have to spend. And that also may delay me from starting or doing whatever I can. All those who have the best cameras and the best voice actors and the best microphone, why have they not done it? So I'm just going to start with what I have. I'm going to do it the best way I think. Okay, my best part. And then once I do it, and I'll reach out to these airlines and see how we can put it there and put them in other screens, reach out to other people, see what can be done. So that is it. I also heard that Netflix normally do not sponsor videos except it's a video that they commissioned. So if they commission the video, like if you reach out to them, they commission the video, then you can shoot it, then it can be on the platform. But if you shoot your own video and they take it to them to air it, it takes a longer process, blah, 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 because it may not actually meet up their requirements. But whatever one it is, whether it makes it on Netflix or it doesn't make it on Netflix, it still makes it back to YouTube. All right. But it will be like a proper documentary style video that you can learn. I'm just thinking of how I'm going to do it, because if I do my normal YouTube way, I'm just going to talk and show. But if I want to do like the documentary, normal way they do documentary, you hear a lot of voiceover, just voicing over something. Well, we'll see how it goes anyway. But anyhow, I don't want anything to limit. I'm just going to do what I can and put it out there. I know I've done my bits. We can improve from there. Okay, so I'll be ending this live shortly. Let me read your comments so I can end this chat. These things help us not to... Okay, so let me start. Interesting to know. Yes, thank you, ma. These things help us not to stereotype like the people you found that are not wearing clothes, that are not wearing leaves for clothes, but it was said. Yep, you're right, ma. How did you even happen for you, and what keep you going to keep going? How did you? Okay, ma, I'm not sure. Okay, how did YouTube not you? I'm not sure I got you. How did you even happen for you, and what keep you going? Okay, you are going very well. Okay, I'm not sure I got your question, but what keeps me going, or is that what you're asking, or I'm not sure I understand. Yep. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Not so many people joined today live, but I'm glad for those of you who joined, especially Mommy Angel. Thank you for making it, taking time. And things I want to talk about. So basically, I'm starting a second channel. It's going to be a 3 minutes video channel, not too long, talk about interesting things, and long videos, cut them short. 2, looking forward to creating festival videos, lots of festival videos put together as one compilation of one good movie that somebody can watch and enjoy, and that will be interesting. 3, see how some of those videos created can be pushed on a bigger platform, television, or on the Netflix, or any other channel that will reach people. So as people come into Nigeria, they can actually learn about Nigeria, or probably put them together as a kind of a write-up, a magazine people can learn and all of that, or put them on the website, people can read and get to learn and all of that. And finally, I also launched a merch recently. I don't know how many of you saw it. You can actually, some of the pictures I've taken, I've put them on the back, I've put them on clothes. you can actually buy them. If you want to support us, you can support us to buy them and all of that. All right, so that's it. Does anybody want to come live to say hello before I end this channel, end this live? How did YouTube happen for you, and what keep you going? Okay. Good question. Fine. So I have question. Ask anybody have question. Let me answer. Nobody asked question. Okay. Yes. Let me answer the question. And if anybody wants to come live, I'm going to drop the link so you can come live. Okay. So let me drop the link to come live, and then I'm going to now answer the question. Okay, how did okay, so if you click on that link, you can actually come live and say hello. All right, so the question mommy asked is, how did YouTube happen for you, and what keeps you going? Okay, fine. So how did YouTube happen for me? Let me tell you the backstory of this YouTube, which is very interesting. So I hope you're still there. YouTube. So one day I had a dream. Somebody said you had a dream of YouTube. No, I had a dream. Let me tell you, I've never told anybody this thing before, but only my wife anyway. I don't even remember if I told my wife. So I had a dream one day that I slept, and then in my dream, I saw myself documenting, telling stories of women who were in the farm. Like they went to farm, and then they were working on their farm, and then they carried all these baggy women. They carried something at their back, and then they were coming back. Then I was filming it, and then when I woke up from that dream, then in my spirit, I was like, I would love to do something like this. I would love to like travel to farm, to villages, and then I'll just document people, tell their story and all of that. But the other thing what I had is that I wonder how I was going to be able to do it, to combine my job and then be able to, because I had a 9 to 5 job or 8 to 4 job, like we say in Nigeria. So I don't know how I was going to combine my work as well as do that video. Then I just felt like doing the video. I wasn't even about putting on YouTube or not. And another what I had was like how I was going to also combine my family, like leaving my family, traveling. As of this period, I think I just newly got married. So I was wondering, how will I even be able to leave my wife and be traveling? So how will I even tell her that I want to be traveling? I hope she will not even accept that. She will never accept and allow me to travel. So those are my two worries. But fast forward over time, I forgot about the dream and all of that. Then one day on watching YouTube, I saw a Nigerian YouTuber who was traveling around Nigeria and flying drone. So what really got my attention was the drone the person was flying. And I love drone. I said, wow, this thing this guy is doing, I love it. I can do it. I can actually fly drone and do all of this. So that's how I got, the interest. But what really now motivated me to really go into YouTube again was that also during this time, I also realized I was also having some challenge at work and all of that. And I started thinking of, alternative income that actually I can create, and things I can do alternatively to create income and all of that. And then on researching on YouTube, I thought, okay, yes, I can actually create videos, put them on YouTube and make money from it. So originally the thought I had, which is not true, the thought I had was that once you create a video and put it on YouTube, before you know it, you start making lots of money. so, so I thought I was going to make a lot of money once I put video on YouTube. Before you know, the money will start rolling in. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. that was not the case. But anyway, having seen this other guy flying drone and thinking about starting a second a sort of income to make some money for myself, because I was deceived that once I put a YouTube video, money will start coming in. So I said, okay, fine, this is good. So in 2020, when COVID happened and a lot of people have to stay at home, and so that's how I started, putting together some videos I have, pushing it and all of that. So this is basically how I started. But then I started basically by buying a drone. I remember I bought my first drone from AliExpress, and then I flew the drone. I was so excited when I got the drone. I put it together. I flew it the next day, and the next day I flew it. The drone disappeared. The drone ran away. He ran away. I never found the drone again. That's how I lost the drone. And I think about $200 then, which should be around maybe 300,000 naira now. And that's how I lost the drone. I bought the drone today. I flew it tomorrow, and it got lost. So I only had the drone in one day. The next day was gone. But that didn't discourage me. I continued. But because I really wanted to fly a drone. So my passion started by, I just thought about flying drone and just capturing the aerial view of a place and all of that. So started with that and that. Anyway, so that's how I started. But shortly, I now realized that YouTube was not, and YouTube is more taxing than the job that I do. The professional work I do, YouTube is more taxing than the job. It's more demanding. YouTube is a full-time job that is more stressful than even a normal regular job you do 5 to 9. YouTube is so stressful. True. Except you are one of those who create YouTube videos, like you just sit down and you just talk. And when you're done, you just put it together and upload. Even at that, there's a lot of work to be done. But if it's the type of video you're creating, sit down and talk, then it's much easier. The stress is less. But if it's a video that involves you traveling, meeting people, doing outdoor, it's very stressful. It is stressful because you have to stress yourself to travel. You have to travel to. Do you know shooting videos outside is very challenging? Shooting market video. It's very challenging. You go into the market and you want to meet people, and you don't even know how to explain to them what you want to do. And these people are concentrated on their business. They don't want to listen to you. And then when you come explaining, they now start looking at you suspiciously. Why do you want to shoot this video? Why do you... So it's a lot of challenge. It's a lot of challenge. And so, but again, you have to you have to encourage yourself and do it. So yeah, so that is how it is. So we've been on it. Yeah. So yeah, money did not show up at all. Money did not show. I created YouTube for one good year before I could be monetized. But the good thing for me was that because I had the job that I was doing, YouTube wasn't my source of income. That made it easy for me to keep going. Even till today, that is one thing that have made me to keep going, because I have a job. If I was fully relying on YouTube income, probably I would have quit. I would have quit, because like I said, in the last 2 weeks right now, I have traveled to 10 different states in Nigeria. Many of them I was on the road, others I was on flights. So flight go and come, how much is it that you have to spend, and how much money do you make from YouTube? If think about it. But again, because I already have some sort of income that can cover for those costs, so over time, as those videos I make, if they make money, great, I recoup my expenses and all of that. But at least upfront, I had something. Yeah, so COVID was a blessing in a way. Yes, it was, because at that time you're at home, you have to now think of what you want to do, and you didn't have the pleasure of going to work. You have to work from home. So you work from home, and then you can think of other things to do. So yeah, COVID was a blessing in disguise for many people, and including for me, because I had the opportunity to think and all of that. So that is it, and that is how I have continued. In terms of how have I maintained my passion, yes, it is something that I just find passionate doing, and I have just continued with it and over telling the story. So over time, right now, I don't even find it. So the interest of flying drone like I was doing before. Right now, I don't even find the pleasure of really flying drones. I only fly drone when I think is really necessary. I fly a drone to cover a place and to document it to get the area view. But many times, I think right now the focus is more of just telling the story that needs to be told about that place, not necessarily about drone. But if it's about maybe a landscape or a beautiful environment or something that needs to be captured, an area view needs to be captured about it, capture the area view of it. Yep. So that is how we have continued. The money hasn't showed up. We haven't made the money that we were expecting to make. I was thinking that by now we're very rich. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. In fact, I thought about the other day. I said the other day that I'm going to make a video like, how much do you think I make from YouTube? But I don't know, for some reason, I don't know whether I should really make that video or not. I don't know what do you guys think? So I said, okay, should I make a video about how much I make on YouTube? So I thought about it over and over. But somehow I'm dragging my feet. I should really not make that video. I should make the video. Those overhead drone shots you make are amazing. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, they are amazing. They are amazing. Thank you very much. So sometimes I had a chance, I shoot them. Other times, I just move on. So, like again, like this is a one man crew. I've been a one-man crew shooting all these videos. I really don't have anyone I travel with to shoot these videos. I shoot these videos myself. Many times, that's why most of the interviews you see me do, I don't appear in the interview because I'm on the other side holding the camera, just asking the person question and just documenting it. Unlike some other people who have like a videographer or something, they will also be on the video and then the videographer will shoot both of them. But again, I don't want to hire someone today and then let the person go tomorrow. So I want to be sure that I'm doing something sustainable, and once I'm sure of that, then I can probably hire someone who I can work with over time. But that depends on how much YouTube is able to start paying us. I saw a video of you sharing your first YouTube paycheck. It's been long now. Yes, that was my first YouTube. I shared my paycheck. And I tell you, that first paycheck was also a deception, because that first paycheck, what happened was that one of my videos went viral. So I made a good money as of that time from that check. So I thought that is how YouTube will remains very gracious. I didn't know that. I didn't know that is not true. So even with 100,000 subscribers right now, YouTube is not smiling at me. So thinking about it now, maybe I should even make a video, because even this evening I thought about it. I say, what if I really make this video of how much do you think a YouTuber with 100,000 subscribers really earn? How much do you think I earn? Let me share so you know. So I don't know. I have been feeling reluctant sharing that video, but maybe I'll share it. He went up and then you came down like your drone crashed. Man, that is it though. YouTube crashed me. YouTube took me up and just flogged me on the ground. They deceived me with my first earning. I was so happy. I made around $300. So I said, woo! If I make $300, so with just, it wasn't up to 30 days. I said, oh, this is beautiful. I'm going to create. Little did I know it doesn't work like that. Boy. So one of these days, I think I will really create a video to show how much I make as a YouTuber with 100,000 subscribers. The thing is that in Nigeria, we don't like talking about our finances because, like they say, you don't want your village people come looking for you. So in Nigeria, we don't talk about our finances because finances is something everybody think to guide very seriously. You don't want to show people. You don't want people to feel like you're showing up. Don't want people to feel like you're trying to show off, or you're trying to. I don't know how it is. Talking about finance in Nigeria, kind of a sensitive topic. But again, I mean, if I'm led to do it, I may just do it, share it so that you guys can see. And again, it's a question that in fact, the other day, I hope my boss is not watching this video. The other day, my boss in the office asked me, say, how much do you make on YouTube? I say, because they knew that I showed YouTube video. Say, how much do you make on YouTube? I say, I said, I'm not making any money yet, though. He said, are you making more money now than the money that we are paying the office? I said, no. Okay, yeah, so yeah, exactly. I don't like public talk about finances because it has to come from north, south, east, and west. Yes, so it's just how it is in Nigeria. We don't really talk about finances a lot because you don't want people. Sometimes people will feel like, oh, okay, you have money. Others will feel like, oh, you want to show you have. Others will feel like, you don't even have money. I thought you are rich, you are poor. So you just want to keep it secret and just move on with your life. But again, if I'm led to do it, I might just do it if it's a good video idea so somebody can learn and see. So my boss asked me that question. A couple of my colleagues also have asked me, and others who cannot ask me, and I know you're wondering how much do I make. So, and you may have money like, yeah, you have money with bills attached, but people don't see the bills actually. They only see the money. So if I made a video now and I said, oh, this month I made $1,500, people mind will just be on $1,500. They will not think about the flight I took to go shoot the video, the road trip I took, the car I hired, the tour guide or the community people I paid, the bike man I paid, the people that I interview. Many times I pay them. Yes, many times, many times. Even though I'm trying to promote maybe their business or something, many times I pay them for their time, for sitting down with me and talking to me. I pay them. Sometimes they ask for it, other times they don't, but I just use my Nigerian sense to know that yes, they have spent their time talking to me, so I pay them. So all of those money attached, plus the stress on your body, and then the risk of your own life. But thank God, God has indeed been faithful. So people will not think about that. All they will think about is the 1,500. So this is the problem. But anyway, I may just make it a fun video, make it so people can see, and it is what it is. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. Hopefully, I will have some time to edit the video. Yes, the person never finished. So hopefully, I have some time to edit a video and push it for you guys to see. But those of you who also like to support me in creating this video, either through ideas or support me in any way, finances or whatever, please you can reach out and do that. If you have a better idea how I can create this video, let me know. But my idea right now is put together videos about unknown places in Nigeria as one. People can watch it and get to learn about these places. Two, put together videos about festivals in Nigeria. People can just watch it and learn a whole lot about festivals in Nigeria. So this is what I'm looking to do. And I hope somebody will not steal my idea and can do it before me. Even if you do your own, I'll still do my own version. So that's why I'm not worried about talking what I want to do. So even if 10 people can do it, I'll still do my own version of it. And it will be different because I have in my mind how I want to create mine. And everybody will also have in their mind how they want to create theirs. So, Mommy Angel, thank you for joining this live. Everyone else who joined, who are still here, thank you so much. And this is where I'll be drawing the curtain for today. It's already to 10, so that tomorrow is church service. We can all rest and go to church. I don't know what time it is where you are watching from the US, what time it is, whatever time it is. Thank you so much for joining. All right. So, and by the way, okay, I don't think I'll talk about it in this video. I'll talk about it next time. And but one thing I was saying, I said I wanted to talk about, I'll talk about in this video was that. So if you go to Cross River State, there is a monolith. They have this monolith they molded at the roundabout in Calabar, in the capital, Calabar. It's a beautiful monolith. It is a depiction. Yay! Mommy Angel sent me $20. Thank you. Hey, I have talked so much. Oh, Mommy Angel has to send me to reduce some of my expenses. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, it's 5 p.m. in the US. Oh, interesting. It's already 10 p.m. here now. I see. That is why most Nigerians are not on this live. They are sleeping. Tomorrow is church. They have to go to church. again, I was wondering, what time do you people really? So maybe you can let me know, Mommy Angel. What time do you people really watch videos? Like, okay, like you yourself. What time do you really, or most people in the US watches YouTube video? Is it in the evenings, in the morning, in the afternoon? Because if we upload video here in the evening in Nigeria, as of your own time, it is probably still morning. So I don't know what time people really prefer to watch videos on YouTube. Because the truth is, we Africans, those of us who are African content creators, will prefer those in the US to watch our videos. Because if those in the US watches your video, the ad, the money you make from ads is a lot much better than if my brothers from Nigeria watches my video. If my brothers from Nigeria watches, it's even good. But if my friends from India watches my video, it is worse. People, if you have 10 million views from India, the money you're going to make will be like this. It is worse. So I don't know. So well, let's try to see how we can target US audiences. It's much better for us. Even because if it's 5 p.m. your time, it's noon here and we are busy. Oh, okay, I get your point. Yes. I see. Yes. So it's mostly in the evening, most people. But I tried it once to upload the video. We'll catch up. Yes. So that's what we'll try to do. We upload a video at our own time, and everyone else catches up when they need to catch up, and all of that. Yeah. So it's been an interesting time. Okay. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys very soon with maybe some new uploads, new videos, and some of my old videos also, which I have gone to recreate them, push them out, and then we'll see how these things go. Thank you so much for coming, Mommy Angel. Thank you. Bye-bye. By the way, you mentioned your daughter's wedding, if I remember. Oh, I think you mentioned your daughter's wedding. I'm not sure, but I think you did. Okay, so congratulations on your daughter's wedding. I'm not sure if I read it clearly. But if it is what it is, please, my congratulations to you and to your wonderful, beautiful daughter who just got wedded. So congratulations. I wasn't aware of that, but I think you just mentioned it. So thank you so much. God bless you. My greetings. Yes, she did marry. Which PH? When you say PH, where is PH? What do you mean by PH? She did marry in PH. Please, what do you mean by PH? Because when we say PH means Port Harcourt in Nigeria also. Let me know, is it Port Harcourt PH you're saying? Which PH? PH in Nigeria was we hear PH, we mean Port Harcourt. So is it like Port Harcourt? Are you serious? Wait. No, now I'm confused. Hold on, now I'm confused. You mean your daughter actually married, your own biological daughter married in Port Harcourt? Really? Whoa. Oh, really? That's serious. When you say your daughter married, I was thinking your daughter probably married in the US or something. Married in Port Harcourt? Wow. Oh, yes, but you were very busy and I did not want to trouble you. No. That was no trouble at all. You would have said. I would have attended, actually. I would have attended. I mean, it's just a one-day flight, head down there. I will attend the wedding and also shoot content and come back. so that would have been okay. Wow. Okay. That's okay. Anyway, it was good to hear. It's good to hear, and congratulations to your beautiful daughter. I hope the whole thing went very well. Weddings are usually very hectic preparations and all of that. You know, we prepare so much for wedding and forget to prepare about the marriage. But it's really good. Wedding is a very hectic period. People prepare a whole lot. But I hope everything went well. All right. Congratulations, and congratulations to your daughter and everyone else who have been part of this live. Thank you so much for being part of this live today. Tomorrow is service. For those of you going to church, please go to church. Pray for your country, pray for your Nigeria, pray for me. And thank you so much. God bless you for joining. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye.